going.
soon. Let's see.
Okay, let me do the same thing. And let me make sure I have this on main.
Okay.
Let me play some. Oh, actually, I'm gonna mute this first. And live screen, I think. Please tell me Discord's on there. Okay, perfect. Can you talk for me just so I can make sure that
What?
Discord
Let's try this. Does this work?
works? Perfect. I'm
Okay.
turning it up there. And then I'm gonna, whew, I've been away for a bit and I'm just,
Hey, you know what?
yeah.
I was on hiatus at a time too. I get it.
So
It happens
it's like,
always.
whew, it's like, whew, we're back at it again. And it feels good and it feels weird at the same time. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, it can't. It can definitely feel like that. Hello, everybody already coming in. Just give us a second. I'm going to I'm gonna take a picture and then put it on X. If that is okay with you, Chris.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Music.
Let's see if I can. Hmm.
Mute that. Um, let me put two.
That's fine. Okay. Okay. Wait, what is this?
What's what
Oh
happened?
wait, I just saw an emote. I was trying to zoom in and go like, oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, welcome man. I will start momentarily. Um I don't even know what is that the Simpsons? I'm trying to I don't the Sim okay. That's good. You let me know when you're ready, Chris.
Okay. Um, I'm like looking at myself and okay, there we go. I think. I think. Oh, whoa. There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, don't do that.
Now what happened?
Oh, I'm just a little. It's okay. It's okay. Give it a moment. It's like sometimes I'm a little delayed, so that's why I just
Oh,
wanted to.
oh, okay.
You see, I think
Yeah.
we're good. I think we're good.
You think we're good?
We're good.
We're good. Okay. Do I have your permission
You do.
to
You do. You
to
do.
to
Please go ahead.
introduce the world to Studios K? Oh my goodness! I don't know why I had that voice. Oh my gosh, it's Studio K. I don't know why I have it in that voice. Hold on. Yeah, I think I lost you. Uh oh. Wait, let me. Hold on. Let's. Yeah, I think your mic's muted. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
just
on.
kidding. See,
Oh my god!
see,
Oh my
that's what happens.
god!
This is what happens when you go on ahead. You just disappear and just you just don't know how to do things.
Oh no! I don't think it's that. You know what happens? Hold on,
It
guys. Hold on, guys.
happens.
You know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Because I'm gonna. Okay.
Let me get you guys up here. I must
Mm,
say hi to my chat as well. Hi, Woofy. Hi,
hi.
Trilla.
Oh. Okay.
Hi.
There we
House.
go.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Oh my
Welcome in.
gosh. Holy crap.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Ha. 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 Was that Lilo and Stitch? Hi.
I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I used to be able to, but I can't even do it.
Well, you know what? That's what RP does to me. It brings out the amateur voice
Oh
actor
my
in me.
god. Same. Same. And it's so much fun.
It
It's so
is.
much fun.
It is. I still love doing it. I
Hi,
don't know
Trilla.
why. um.
Welcome in.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Go ahead. Go
No.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You know what? I'm just blessed with your amazing presence because you come back from a break, from a hiatus. How was that hiatus? Did you enjoy the hiatus?
Honestly, it was much needed. You guys, streaming content creation, this is not for the weak, man. It is not for the weak.
Mm.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And I tell my community this too. Like, I'm a person that feeds off energy. It sounds like I'm a whole vampire, but like
Right?
I feed off your guys' energy, and that's like kind of what helps me get through my streams is my community, because they, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just needed to take a break. I needed to just decompress and just kind of find that passion again and fall in love with things. Like during this time, there was I had my super, but still in the back of my head it was like, I still want to stream. I still want to do content. I still, want to show my face. I still want to have fun and laugh and cry and get inappropriate sometimes and have my intrusive thoughts comes out. So
You're gonna run past that. I want to get inappropriate sometimes. I want this to be non-safe for work at least for 30 minutes, and then we can go
at
back to
least for
talking
30
about.
minutes. Then, we can cross the street, hold the hands, and look both ways. For now,
Okay.
we're just running
Okay.
across. Just
So it's kid friendly the first hour, and then demon time comes in at the third.
kid friendly for like 10 minutes. For like 10 minutes.
For like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
for like 10
For like
minutes.
10 minutes. I want to be. I'll be friendly for like 10 minutes. You want to
For
go
10
ride a,
minutes.
a motorcycle? You want to ride a bike?
Right,
You
let's go get some ice cream
some ice cream,
and
some
then have
vanilla
a jello
frosting,
wrestling something. I don't fucking know.
Jello wrestling, Jello wrestling.
That was the first thing that popped in my head. I have
Yeah,
no idea.
Flubber coming out and some people are like, "What is Flubber?" That tells you how old I am.
That tells you a lot. That tells you a lot. What is flubber? Okay, well, great conversation. We're just gonna.
it starts with a man named Robin Williams. You look him up.
Yes,
You know the genie, so yeah, there you go. We'll end it there.
yes.
Um, your interviews have been good. So okay, hey, S
I'm doing
class, how you
good.
doing? Hope you all are having a good evening or afternoon. Talking to the wonderful, amazing, gorgeous Studio K, coming back from her hiatus to continue streaming, continue having fun, continue
Yeah,
enjoying what she does. And people on my end who are like, well, I don't even know who Studio K is. What does she do? You said not safe for work things. What does that mean? We'll start with that, and the rest of them can come
um
later. No, what
so
do you do?
so I mostly like a just chatter, like just chatting streamer. Like, I play some with mods. I do RP as well too, which I'll be getting into that later on. Like I think after the podcast, I'll jump in there. So you, if you guys are more than welcome to see. Um, but I play a variety of games. But also too, I have my own podcast called Intrusive Thoughts, THOTS, the hottest opinionated topics. Um,
Why is
and
it
then
the
I'm also
hottest?
the hottest
Yeah. Why is it the hottest?
because a lot of people are buzzing with so many topics, and some of those ones are like the hottest trending topics. So that's what we talk about, and we
Yeah,
literally let our intrusive thoughts tend to seep out. So
that's good.
that I know. I'm not saying right now like a regular stream isn't intrusive, because it definitely tends to be intrusive.
Mm.
But just with those particular segments, those episodes that we have, we do let the community come in and just like talk about it, personal experiences, what they heard about it, and so on. I'm also part of Tuss podcast, which is we used to be called um geez, what were used to be called? I know we're called the Totally Unhinged Society now, because we are very much unhinged. But it's with some friends, Killam's 13, Zion, and Tutan, as well as with Fussy is on there as well too. Um, so I kind of am like all over the place. I tend to say I'm all over the place, but also well put together at the same time. Make it make sense. Don't think too hard about it. You might hurt yourself. Just go with the flow. Just
Oh,
go with the
okay.
flow.
Well, I'll go with it. I'll go with it. I'll definitely go.
But yeah, I just do a lot. But you do see me if you do decide to come into the stream. I mostly do a lot of chatting. Saturday done in a while. Usually sensual Saturdays. We have red lights. We play some sultry sensual music in the background, and we get a little grown and sexy. So that's typically for like a 21 plus type of ordeal that we
Yeah.
do. And yeah, we just have fun. We have fun, you
Yeah,
know?
that's and
So
that is important. When did
yeah.
all this start for you?
Started back in 2020. April of 2020. I was fed up with my job. I
As we all.
yes. I was fed up with my job, and it was to the point that I was just like I was watching a lot of YouTubers. My partner at the time, he was really big on like watching certain Twitch streamers, and I had a Twitch, but I never actually used it. So he put me back on that and back on YouTube. So I started watching Corey X Kenshin. I started watching Berlizzi, Gersades, and then I just was like, they're having a good time. I can do this. I talk a lot. I feel like I'm funny. At least I think I'm funny. I have a nice face. My face is pretty nice. Um, so I told my partner, and I said I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. I don't want to feel like I'm a robot in society. I wake up, shower, brush my teeth, eat, go to work, come home, shower. Like I don't want to do that. I'm a type of person that needs to explore. I need to expand. Otherwise, I feel like my brain is just going to melt. So he was like, if you want to do it, do it. He helped me with my setup, and I appreciate him so much. Um, and at first, I was very nervous because I was like, oh my God. He's like, you don't have to turn your camera on. It's like, you can literally just do test streams. You don't have to turn it on. Um, so that's what I did. I think the very first one was like April of for like an hour, and I chilled and then I came back, and we went from there. I think I made affiliate that July, I believe.
Okay.
And from there on out, I met some amazing people, and community got bigger and bigger. And I'm still learning things. That's what I love about being a content creator and a streamer. You're continuously learning things, like from streamers. caster, fellow gamers, whoever it may be, you're still learning stuff. And I'm a person that loves learning new things. So
And it's important to learn. And I've watched you grow for a while. Um, so and you talk about RP. I played a southern gentleman. Damn, love Jesus.
ooh,
It was a long time ago. You
well,
probably don't
I'll
remember.
be damned. I love a good Southern Belle now. Love a good Southern Belle.
Okay, well I guess I gotta play my. I was not gonna think about playing this character again, but now that you.
I just put you out there. My bad. My bad.
No, it's fine. Um, but no, I have seen you grow and grow big, and to see all the love and support for you, which is awesome, as you deserve. Do you, do you feel like you would get to where you are today?
Oh, if I was that consistency. Um, I don't know. I feel like yeah, possibly. Um, like if I just started, like if I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream right now, and I didn't do it back in 2020. Is that what you're meaning? Is that
Yeah, like I mean, where you are right now, did you imagine the growth and like just where you are as a creator?
um in the beginning? No. In the beginning, no. Um, I didn't. I didn't know that I would just be here, just like okay, we're in 2024. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're doing pretty good. I There's been moments, and I feel like a lot of other streamers probably has too. You have those moments, just like, do I really? Should I do this? Should I keep doing this? I'm destined to do, or am I just wasting time? I've had those moments. I feel like a lot of people have had those moments, whether it's their job or whatever it may be. But I never thought that the things that I've done and how I've grown and how like my community have grown and people surrounding me have grown. I didn't think too far ahead because it stresses me out. But I what I did know is I had an idea and I wanted to continue growing with that. That was always in the back of my mind. If I want it, I got it. I just got to work for it. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, right now today, as you mentioned, things have changed. There are many
Mhm.
platforms to stream. There are many people being content creators. So you could say it might even be overwhelming how many people are streaming in a good way. That's awesome.
Yes.
But with uh, some might ask, well, how do I get to be you? How do I get to be the next Studio K? Uh,
You want to be the next Studious K? It's got a diabolical friend.
no, not man. No,
No, I know what you mean.
no, I'm not doing that colonizing thing. No, heck no.
Yes,
My,
please don't.
no.
Please don't. We don't do that here.
No. That's a no no.
No, 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 no.
No, but I mean, like, people look at the current success you have, and they may or may not be struggling with their channel.
Um, I'll say this: if your heart's in it, go for it. You are your biggest cheerleader and your biggest critic. Everyone else is just background noise. Only you can literally strive for greatness if you want to do that. If you let other background noise or other voices come in, babes, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Like I said in the beginning, content creation and streamers, like streaming, it's hard. This is a lot of work. It's not like, and I feel like a lot of people say, oh, you just turn on your camera or you just turn on your VTuber and you just go to town. There's a lot. There's a lot. You have to interact with people. If you are like you and I, our peers, we gotta give good content, entertaining content, like, or just with the podcast, something that draws people in. But like I said, you're your biggest creator, or biggest creator, wow, biggest critic
You
and your
are.
biggest creator. Um, that's the big thing. Like if you strive to do what you want to do, whether it's gaming or art or being a VTuber, if your heart's in it, then do it. Do it. No one can stop you but you.
Yeah.
Can stop you but you. And from there on out, there's gonna be it's gonna be so much static, so much background noise. There's gonna be people like, "Oh, you can't do this," or like, "Oh, you see her doing that, or you see him doing that." Like, there's always gonna be negativity. You just have to direct yourself and find those that are pushing you, the ones that are cheering for you. Those are the people. Those are your. That's your community. That's your community. So just go for it.
Yeah, just like Nike. Or just do it.
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
As Shia LaBeouf.
you hear that, my cat in the room? You just do it. If you want to eat 5 bananas at once, you just do it.
I
Be
mean, it might be a little much, but hey, it's cool challenge,
my
I
cat
guess.
no my cat doesn't eat bananas. I'm making something up that's not
I know. I was just like, oh, I mean, that's pretty cool. I can say, but hey,
yeah,
whatever floats your boat.
don't try it at home. I don't know if cats eat bananas like that. I don't.
I don't know what they do. I
They
don't know
do
what they
cat
do.
things. They do cat things. They purr.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. Hairballs and stuff. The P word. I'm not gonna. See, look at me try to be family friendly. I'm gonna be like
Look, see?
one of those white podcasters. That P word. Oh my god, that Megan Stallion, that P word.
That P word. P word,
That WAP word. Good golly gosh. So, with your content, so how do you make, when you talk about consistency, how do you make yourself consistent in delivering content? Well, you cannot count the hiatus. I mean, like, when you're doing this on the regular.
Wow. I feel like I have a slight bit of OCD sometimes.
Oh.
So, and I feel like it's just my brain is at like a billion, going at 1 billion miles per second. So what I do is I make sure that I make like little calendars or weekly planners for myself. Like I do it on Canva, and that kind of lets my inner child like have fun with it because it's not work. You're like, ooh, you're creating something. This is fun. And then I kind of lie to myself and I do stuff that I need to do, but it's fun because I'm creating it. But no, I take the time to really think about, and it's usually like on Monday because Mondays are usually like we're not doing too much. We're not doing too much on Monday. I just set something up for like the week, and I had this habit of doing 20 things each day. How many times am I going to complete all these 20 things in 5 days? Never. So
you'd have some 5-hour energy drinks, and
and there's that. There's that. There's that. But no, I start with the basics. I start with the small things, you know?
Yeah.
Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you get outside and be one with nature. Listen to music. That's music is my life. I love
Yeah.
music. So, listening to music and starting to make a plan for what I need to do for content tends to help. It sparks my inspiration. So, if the whole week is going to be RP, guess what? You guys are getting RP all week. Um, but or if I have like something that pops in because I am going to get back into my intrusive thoughts podcast, I'll tend to take about 20 minutes to write down some things and find some things and get that situated. But that's what I usually do. Mondays are okay, what are we doing this week? Let's write it down and let's not overanalyze it because we don't need to blow a fuse. So that's what I typically do. Write it down, starting from when I wake up all the way down to when I go to sleep. And it's usually like 5 things.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Speaking of music, what kind of music are you into?
A variety. Except for Screamo. I can't do Screamo.
Not screamo.
I can't do Screamo.
Man,
I'm
what
sorry.
screamo do to you?
I just can't. I'm so sorry. We
Oh.
had a couple bands in high school that were Screamo, and I did a talent show, and I couldn't. I was like, this is. I can feel the passion behind it. I just can't sit and listen to it.
Oh,
I just can't.
screamo. Screamo.
Sorry.
I don't even know what that is. So.
But like when people was like Screamo, it's like
Screamo.
that's how you know
It's
there's so many different type of genre of music.
yeah.
Screamo is like falls into like that heavy metal type of ordeal. I'll listen to some heavy metal. I'll listen to some heavy. I usually like the classic rock. I like classic rock,
Oh.
you know. But
Yeah.
I listen to a wide variety of music. It could be classical one day.
Mm.
It could be 80s next. It could be what is it like malt shop music? So what like 50s and stuff. It could be rap another day,
Mm.
pop. It could be some EDM. It's just kind of all depends on my mood. I just like music.
Okay. No, I understand. Just when you said screamo, all I could think about are the off-brand Cheerio knockoffs that you find at Walgreens. You're like, oh yeah, I'll pick that up, but you're not Cheerios. Sorry. You know,
Sometimes those off
Frosted
brands are good.
Flakes. Or what, what are they called? That we
Oh,
go to Walmart, you find the cereal, and then
oh my
right next
gosh.
to it, it's something.
Oh, Frosted Flakes. Got it. Oof,
I'm not
that's
looking for
funny.
my cereal, but I know I just wander around looking for cheese.
Sometimes you just have to. It's like, this looks pretty good. I'll take
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
I'll take this knockoff Frosted Flakes.
Looks decent enough. It's
Yeah,
pretty decent.
yeah, only two
Yeah,
bucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Oh, yeah. Definitely gotta try this out. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Um, well, what came? So what came first? Is it the just chatting, the podcast, or the RP?
Just chatting. That came first. That came first. Um, it was just more so of like, I don't know what we're doing, but we're doing stuff. So you guys are gonna listen to me talk. And guess
Okay.
what? I'm gonna drag some of you people in here so you can talk with me. That's usually how that happens. Like I said, sometimes my intrusive thoughts tend to seep out. So I do have certain individuals that will catch on and be like, okay, it's intrusive thoughts. It's, we'll have some conversations, but yeah, just chatting was the very first. I wanted to start playing games, but
Mm.
I just wanted to I literally wanted to get to know people. I
Mm.
wanted to start building that community. Make you guys feel welcome, you know, when you come in here, I acknowledge you, you know? Make you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, I don't know what to tell you, babes. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe I'm just not for you. That's okay. But that was the very first, and then the podcast came after that with Tuss and
Yes.
uh, RP. I fell in love with RP when I started watching Girl Gamer Chaz. I loved her RP. I still do. She gives great RP. Um,
Okay.
um, and a few other people. I was like, okay, so you guys do this. I love that. And then The Sims. I always love The Sims. So
Mm.
watching play that too just warmed my heart. So I was like, okay, these are ideas. These are ideas. And I started getting into RP early last year.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's
But
cool. That's
mhm.
that's that's fresh. I'm acting like a nice kid. That's dope and fresh. That's radical. You're never gonna hear people say that. Oh, kids,
That's
you
the
like
bee's
RP? That's
knees.
that's that's dope and fresh.
That's the
I
bee's
got it. I
knees.
got it. I
I love
got it.
that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I'm getting thrown. I can see that.
Oh
Oh, one second, girl. I'm just gonna check something.
no, you're good. You're good.
Real quick. 1 second. It will take me a split second. I just want to check something on my end. Oh my god. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Oh my goodness. And we're back after these messages. Oh my goodness, we are back after the. I just had to check something because you were cutting out just a little bit.
Oh,
Not a lot, but just
okay.
little small bits.
Little
I
snippets.
little snippets, but now I see. There we
We're
go. There we
good.
go. Got it. Got it. Okay.
Cool
Cool
beans.
beans. I like beans. Yeah. Yeah. Cool beans. Oh my god. Those are the
Cool
coolest
beans, man.
beans I've ever had. Uh, um, what? So
Uh,
when, because you mentioned you were wanting to play games, did you have anything like in mind, or I'm just gonna play anything that like I of my interest?
to be honest with you, I don't even know what the first game I played. I did have things in mind. I did have The Sims 4,
Right.
definitely in mind because I grew up with that. I'm obsessed with The Sims 4.
Okay.
So I had that, and then I played like community based games, so Among Us, Fall Guys. Um, but I really, 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 aside from that, Overwatch 2 and whatnots. Aside from that, I didn't have like, oh, okay, we're gonna play this. Sims 4 was already in my head. That was gonna happen regardless. But everything else, I just kind of wanted to get a feel for. Um, I think still at that time, I was really just into just chatting. I was really just
Okay.
into just chatting. I wanted to get something where I can talk a lot. That's where
Okay.
RP comes in. That's where RP
Okay.
comes in.
Okay. All right. I see the
Yep.
connection. Yeah. Is that why you
So
love
yeah,
RP?
I do. I do. Have I have too many characters. I really do. Um, I have Monica James, who is MJ. She's a Puerto Rican, Italian, Jamaican mommy. She comes up and starts talking to people. Hi, papi. Hi, mommy. How you doing? Okay. I just want to let you know my name is MJ. I help you with anything you need. She's a little spitfire though.
Mm.
She owns her own. She's very independent, and she doesn't take shit from anyone. But she's loyal. She's a loyal character. She's loving and caring, but she will cut you up in pieces and scatter you throughout the whole city if she needs to. Yeah, she's one
Okay.
of those types. One of those types. Um,
So she's a loving murderer. Okay.
yeah, she's
All right.
very loving.
Oh.
She's very loving. A little
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
A lot crazy. A lot crazy.
Okay.
A little psychotic, maybe.
Okay.
A little bit. We have
So
fun.
so wholesome Jason Voorhees.
Yes, very. Mm-hmm. With a little Puerto Rican flavor in there. Yep.
Okay.
Little
Okay.
some.
All right.
Little some. But yeah, I have her. I have Seven Summers, which my community also know, who is cousins to MJ. And she's kind of the calm one. She's still crazy, but she's more of the family oriented, unless, somebody's coming after her family, then she will
Mm,
put you down if need be. But she's the more sane one, I guess. And I created her, I think, last year as well. I created both of them last year, but I've been playing with Monica just because that was my very first soul. So I always have fun with her. And I always get this stamp that I'm dangerous. Well, she's dangerous.
mm,
It's, I guess, how she moves. And she's not really like falling for guys, I
mm.
guess. Some
Gotcha.
guys are just like, you're not interested. No. You give me a bag, yeah. Money, love that. You talking to me and want to do
Mm.
things? No, not interested. Mm,
Okay.
mm.
That
So,
that's awesome. Do
yeah.
you and how many servers do you like to go into? Are you like I just stick to one, or I like to? Back-
Fuck.
well, I never. You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
No, no,
What?
no. You're good. You're good. You're
The way you
good.
reacted to
You're good.
that.
You're good. Um, so, oof, in the beginning, I was in one main server, and that was Naptown, and I loved it. I met a lot
Yeah.
of great people in there, and then that server,
Okay.
GTA
Okay.
has a lot of toxicity. Okay, it's
Mm-mm.
just a lot of
Girl,
toxicity.
I know. I've been
You
RP since
know,
2022. I can.
you know, it's
Yes.
a lot of toxicity. So a majority of us that was in that server, like really good RPers, we left.
Mm,
And then I just took a little break, and then I went to another server, which um I went to Dream Valley, I think it was called, and that was up for maybe like a
mm,
month, and then they kind of took a hiatus and were figuring some things out. And then I went to OTR, which is On the Run, and that's when I created Seven Summers.
mm.
Um, from we're back down, and then I was just kind of floating. I was kind of floating. I think I was floating in between a couple servers. Um, and then I had to do some spring cleaning and get rid of servers that I was no longer in.
Mm,
I was in, I'm still am, I just don't fly in as much. The projects
mm,
RP, which is a Chicago based server. Both Seven and Monica are in there. Um, and now I am in Hood Tales,
Hood Tales.
LA. Yes.
Oh, that's very wholesome. Hood Tales.
It's so wholesome. It's so
Hood
wholesome.
Tales.
Hood
Oh,
Tales.
Tales in the Hood. Yeah.
But I'm in there. I'm in a couple other servers too.
Right.
I'm still in OTR,
Okay.
which they're still, getting things situated before they open.
Mm,
I'm in New York City's Finest, NYC Finest, which is a New York based server. Um, and I'm in a couple other ones. There's been people that I've RP'd with years ago, and they either created their own servers or they're like,
mm.
I actually like your character. You should come and check this out. So I have a lot of cookie jars, but sometimes it's kind of fun. But I also need to learn that I can't like overdo it because
Yeah.
what did we say? RP can get very toxic, but it can
Mm.
also get very, very draining and tiresome at times too. So,
Depends.
um, yeah. So I guess right now I'm in one server. At least I'm focusing on one, which is Hood Tales, and They just opened that earlier this week, so
Yeah.
but they're capping out at like 125, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
Look at you still having fun.
Nah,
In
still causing trouble in
hotels.
RP.
Oh. Oh, that's.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah. Yeah.
But
No,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, so you're only in. So you only like focus on one RP server.
Yeah, I
Okay.
try to. I get so excited.
Mm,
I get like I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. Um there is another one that's Purple Rain, which my friend brought me over there, but she's taking some time, so it's like I don't really go in there as much.
mm,
But on like what I got going on, I might just bounce in between two servers, but I like to have my main focus on one and like build myself up in that, and
mm.
then I'll jump into another one and then do that and see how that goes, you know?
Okay, I get that. That's
Yeah.
important. That's important. Well, on that RP knowledge, when somebody comes up to you like, yeah, I want to start RP, your streaming channels with playing Monica and going to Hood Tales, you know what? Sign me up for this RP. What do I get? What do I do? What's
You sign life away. Here's this contract. No, I'm just
sign?
kidding. um, you want to get into RP? First of all, brace yourself. Brace yourself. Also, too, have fun. Have fun with it. Um,
Mm.
I would highly recommend if they were like interested in coming into like Hood Tales. Yeah,
Well,
go ahead. Put in a little whitelist thingy.
we'll
Do
say any
that.
RP server, like they
Any
watch.
RP
Yeah,
server.
yeah.
So, to start off, do like a semi-serious RP server. It's gonna give you a little opening there. Um, unless you are a type of person that loves to do like acting and stuff, but semi-serious, find one of those. Find something that's small. Find something that's small, and like work your way up to it. I would suggest that. Um, have a character if you have a character in mind. Take that and run with it, and then just go in there. Go in there and have fun. Build yourself a little backstory. Have that's the whole thing with RP is you're having fun with it. You're meeting characters, you're meeting people. Some of your like I have friends in there and I'm like I literally know who you are, but they have these characters and it's really fun cuz it's like ooh,
Ooh, my
I like this
goodness! I like
character.
that.
It's like I like this
You know,
character. This is fun. But no, like just find a small server.
yeah.
I have a plethora of servers that
Me
I can
too.
recommend people
Me
with.
too.
I can I can vouch for you.
Mm,
But no, I do have like quite a few servers. Like this would be really good for you. Just to get your feet wet,
yeah.
try this one. They'll be able to, start you off with a starter pack. The owners are nice. The angels
Yeah.
are nice.
The angels.
And you can have fun with it. You don't have to gang. That's another thing too. When going, you don't have to gang bang. That's not. You don't have to do
Gangbang.
that. You
You don't. You're
can be a
telling
civilian
me
and just grind and work and
you're telling me you don't have to gangbang an RP? Oh my gosh! I thought I was going to
I know,
RP to
mind blowing.
screw. Oh my god.
Mind blowing. I know. I'm so sorry. Yeah, you don't have to gang bang an RP. You
Oh
don't have
my
to do it.
god! You
Don't.
don't!
Don't.
Hoops!
Don't.
Hoops! You don't have to gangbang and her. My cat's like, what the frick are you doing?
Right. Looking at you
Okay.
like, okay. And this helps me how? But
Meow.
yeah, just have fun with it. Just have
Yeah.
fun with it.
Yeah.
Um it's if you're wanting to invest, that's another thing too. Invest time into it.
Mm.
You can have a lot of fun if you invest time. There are people that do spend we coin, but like real money to make it more. enjoyable for them, whether
Mm-hmm.
it's getting businesses or having personal chains or their skins be put in, or clothes. People put clothes in there now too.
Mm-hmm.
Hair, just to make it more enjoyable for you.
Okay.
Just have fun, play around with a couple of them, and if you find one that you love, stick it out. Talk to
Yeah.
people, network. It's content. It's content. Like you and I, like we network. Going in there and network.
Yeah.
RPN network. You'd be very surprised of how many interesting people you run across, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and even on that subject of toxic, like I've RP'd to tell that again it varies different server community. I mean that's another thing. Not everybody's toxic. Not everybody actually goes into RP into like now. It's important to disassociate that you are playing a character. This is not IRL. Sometimes people don't do that. Actually, a lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
um, it is important that like if you're just not generally into toxic, if like you're not your attention to role play a character is not to you're not trying to like start fights or like cheat on people. If that's not like your actual storyline, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to. Your storyline can be whatever. I mean, my I play these like very wholesome twins. And I'll say, what the awesome thing about playing a Matt and Mariah McDonald as their names is that it brings the gayness in me, and I'm very happy for that. So that's
I
the
love
cool
that.
thing about RP is that it allows you to be gay. that's
It
what
does.
we.
It does.
that's
It
what.
definitely does.
That's what we.
That's the only thing.
Um,
So get up in there and be gay. You're gonna have a great time.
yeah. Uh, on to back in the consecration. See,
You're gonna
this
have a
is
grand old
good. We'll be
time.
silly. Grand old time, yeah, yeah.
Grand
You can be
old
Polly.
time.
You can. If you don't know what if Polly's gonna work out, try it in RP. It's not the same. You don't want to do.
Try it in RP.
No. um, um,
Oh.
so you stream on Twitch, but you also stream on Kick, if I'm not mistaken. You also are on YouTube, and this brings another important content creation subject: is that uh, people in a case with me earlier on would go on to content creation like. So I have to be on Twitch, I have to be on TikTok, I have to have an Instagram, a Facebook, an OnlyFans, a Snapchat,
Oof.
a Pringle, a what's it
Oh.
called? DeviantArt, Fansly.
All these names.
no,
I'm just
no, you don't.
jeez. You don't. You really don't.
no,
You
don't.
really don't.
No,
You truly do not.
you just
Oh, I'm like all these. I was like, do I need to write this down? He's got
no.
all these names. No,
Well, for you,
oh,
I mean, because you at least put it out there that you're not just on Twitch. So like, how in the subject of trying to not overwhelm yourself or manage, like, how do you manage these multiple social media platforms as a content creator?
oof. That's a great question as well because I'm still trying to figure that out my damn self. Um, Honestly, I, I, like I said, I try to not overwhelm myself. Like, do things that you don't have to do them all in like one day. There's a lot of streamers, especially like big streamers and small streamers that do multi streams.
Mm-hmm.
There are like certain apps or websites that makes it way easier for you to do multi streams. Another RPer, Nexi, he is a Kick partner and a Twitch partner, and I think a YouTube partner. And yeah, and he's on Instagram, and he streams on all four of them. Like, and it's mind blowing and it's magnificent. Not going to lie. It's it's more so just like learning. You gotta learn. You gotta also to understand where your where a lot of your community is coming from. Obviously, right now it's with my Twitch, and then branching out to like flourish elsewhere. So with Kick and YouTube and Instagram, and then of course down the line I'll tweak my TikTok. But start off with the one, and then slowly branch off. And how I slowly branch off, taking clips. When you're streaming, you have VODs. You have VODs. Clip those down. Make them as shorts. Put them on YouTube. Put them on TikTok. Put them on Instagram. And the thing is about your VODs, you can always reuse them. You can always reuse them.
You
So
can
the
always
short that you have on YouTube,
Oh my god, you can always reuse them? I
you can
thought it.
always reuse them.
Holy crap! Holy crap! If I play them once and then they're gone, but you can always reuse them.
You can reuse them. Save
Even
those
when,
bad boys and reuse them somewhere else. Reuse
even
them on
when you're
TikTok.
even 30 years later, when you're in like.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
hey,
Okay.
there's content in there that's from 20 years old and we still see it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Even if there's an apocalypse and the world blows up, we can still
I
use
mean,
those VODs.
use those bad boys. Save, download them, save them.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
and put it on a YouTube short.
Mm. Well, okay. Usually the reason why someone would think about multiple platforms and all these social media sites is, of course, advertisement for your
Mm-hmm.
content, your stream. So, at least how, like, in your, at least your own way of going about it, do you try to, like, let people know about your work, whether it be your podcast, your RP, or even just chatting? Because you mentioned a few examples, but how do you personally put that into practice?
So personally, I I'm not gonna say that I suck at promoting myself. I used to suck. I love promoting other people. That's easy. But when you
Mm,
promote yourself, it's always like pulling a tooth. Um, but no, with that, I usually go on like my Instagram. I usually go on my Instagram and start doing that. Whether it's just like little tidbits, like little clips, or sometimes on Twitter or X. It's easier as well too
mm,
because I have it saved on my phone, so I can just post it. Um, but I try to just get something that just stands out a bit. That stands out, and I'll just like post it Instagram and X because there's always a lot of traffic on both of those platforms. Always traffic. Not saying TikTok doesn't have a lot of traffic. I'm just saying I see a majority of my content creator, streamer friends, people that stream that are on X and Instagram. So it's
okay.
kind of easier to kind of have that algorithm be like, oh, hey, guess what? Guess what Studious K posted? You should click on it. Click on it. But I am trying to get a lot better at that as well too. Hence is why I want to do a lot more RPing
Mm,
and do like more Sims and do more of having clips for my podcast. So I can just put that in there and people can see the content. Obviously when you guys go on my profile on here, you guys see a bunch of clips. You see a whole bunch of clips. Stuff like that when your community clips things, you can use that. You can use that. But that's something that I would do. Like, okay, this is a clip, not too long. Because humans, our attention span
oh, okay.
not that long. So
Oh,
it's easier to just take that and just put that in there so people can at least see like, oh, this is what she does. Oh, okay. She's actually kind of funny.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Do you think it will get to the point where attention span is so quick that we have to think about 1 second clips?
1 second clip is crazy.
I don't
one
know.
second. Uh,
1.5 seconds. There we go. 7 seconds is too long. We need a.
7 seconds. If it's to the point that humanity is point that you can't for no longer than 1.5 seconds, I don't tell
1.8.
you,
There
we're
we
gonna
go.
crash. We're gonna crash and burn. I mean, it's kind of already there, but no, we're definitely
What?
gonna.
No. Wait. Hey. No. We can't. We
We're
can't.
kind of. We're kind of. It's. It's. It's.
No. It's oh my.
Oh.
Well, I guess on the subject of advertising, because I want to word this in just the most wholesome way. Because I mean, I just to kind of make this short, I have done this since 2020 to basically uplift black creators, and at the beginning, it has been at least the guests I've spoken to have been about Black Lives Matter and everything going on in 2020, and of course racism still exists, but still exists this year. I'm sure y'all still going through a lot, too much. But the thing I wanted to bring up instead is what would you, as a creator, a black woman creator, want out of content creation for you to be seen more?
Hmm. He's making me think, y'all. Whew.
I mean, that's what we do.
That's the whole point. What I just I just want to be able to reach as many people as I possibly can.
Okay.
Um, I say this that knowledge is power. Um, and words are very powerful. With the right person, words can literally be so sharp that it can slice a person's soul. When I'm saying that, it's we have all of these individuals, especially a lot of black creators, that are getting drowned out by a lot of unnecessary things.
Yeah.
I was gonna like pinpoint, but it's just like there's a lot of unnecessary
Right.
things. Um, and I see that. I see that whether it's Kale's dad, whether it's Queen Yaz, whether it's Blunts and Music, whether it's um even girl gamer Chaz. There's just a lot of black creators. That dude Scoob is another one. But there's like a lot of black creators that have so much to say and they get drowned out. And it breaks my heart because I'm a big person that I'm really big on mental health. I'm big on self-care. I'm big on sexual wellness. I'm just big on just making sure that everyone does well for themselves because who's going to check in on you except for yourself? Not saying like people won't check in on you, but you're a person. Like you know your body, you know your mind because you're hearing whatever is going on in your head. So just I wanna reach a lot more people. I wanna let them know that you can still have fun, but also to understand that you matter. Like your words are powerful. Being black woman in a creative space, it can be challenging. It can be very challenging. And granted, but are not like these ones that are showing a lot of skin, which they're getting a lot of views, and it's no shade to them. It's just we see it. We're just acknowledging it. But a lot of us don't do that. A lot of us don't do that. We literally just want to simply just have conversation or just game and have fun with our community. And also too, at times, give you some knowledge, give you some tips, let you know that you're not alone out here. I talk a lot about men's mental health. I'm not a man, but I have black males in my life, and I try to give them the most love, because a lot of the black men on this platform as well too have so much hate, so much
Mm.
hate. Um, and it's heartbreaking. I don't tear up.
Yeah.
Tear
Well.
up. It's just it's
Yeah.
heartbreaking because, like I said, your words are very powerful, and if it's with the right person, it can be, your tongue can be so sharp that it can slice through a person's soul, and y'all can take that and run with it. But I want to feed your soul. I want to feed your soul, but also too, I want to like have fun with like your inner child. Like my inner child wants to have fun with your inner child. Like let's go play, like park, just play around and stuff. But also too, let me feed your mind. Let me feed your mind, because that's literally what I felt like I was needing to do. Just put some knowledge into you. We are aimlessly scrolling on TikTok doing this.
Mm.
It could be 30 minutes that turns into 4 hours. Now look, what do we do? What do we do? We're just now just have a bunch of dances that we should make, and saw babies crying, and then saw something blow up, and then saw cute babies crying again, and then saw some guy do some trick with no, I don't freaking know, but it's just, I just want to be that one of those content creators that you'll get some type of knowledge from me, whether it's mental health, whether it's sexual wellness, whether it's just some affirmations, whether it's just I need to distress and you're playing good songs, or your RP scenes are pretty fun. I want you to leave here feeling a little bit better. Um there is something that I saw, it's just like um it's like, even though right now seems very hard, just know that it's not going to last forever. So, yeah.
Studio K for president. All right, all right. You know what, Joe Biden, get out of the way. She's going to defeat
Thank you.
Trump.
Thank you.
We got it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I appreciate
No, no, I haven't. No, that I mean,
it.
no, I love that. Because I mean, that's why I have you here for you to speak your mind on anything, and that's. I hope I don't want to be the only one. To be honest, I would want there to be as many people out there supporting you, and as you deserve that.
I
As to black
appreciate
men,
that.
as to any marginalized creator. That's what I'm all about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so and then speaking of even things like that, there's conventions like DreamCon coming up
Yes.
because do you so what does things like DreamCon, like events like that, have you been out to conventions prior to this?
No, honestly, so I think my first year at DreamCon is that I volunteered, and that was in 2022.
Hmm.
That was my very first like con, and that was the most epic experience. Now I had some shit happening that was like, all right, bro, like this is very
Yeah.
stressful, but I still was having fun. I was enjoying it. Um, and I met amazing people. I met some great people that I call friends right now, and I'm gonna see them again this year.
That's awesome.
So, DreamCon, or if anyone, I know like a lot of want to branch out and go to some of those as well, because a lot of people that go to DreamCon go to those too. We're like, oh, that shit looks fun too. I want to go, but I love it. I love it. It's a variety of individuals. You have nurses, you have lawyers, you have ex-military individuals, you have mechanics, you have tech people. It's just a lot of beautiful people go in here and we come together and we have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it just a beautiful thing, a beautiful experience for 3 days to just have fun, network, mingle with new people, um, and sometimes meet your favorite content creator.
Yeah.
Ew.
All
But
right,
yeah,
Studio K autograph session. I on Friday. Sign my banana.
got you.
I don't know why I'm just randomly talking about bananas like I eat.
It's okay. It's okay. Banana is full of potassium. It's good for you. Not
Yeah.
too much bananas though. Not too many.
um. So, speaking of later this year, what do you have planned for yourself
What do I have planned for myself?
going forward?
Um, there's going to be a lot of changes within just my personal life. Um, I'm not going to say too much because I want to show you guys.
Okay.
Um, but just know that you'll see my face a lot more. Um, there'll be a lot of collabs. That's the goal.
Okay.
Um, and just a lot more projects. I won't say too much about those projects, but a lot more projects. I like I said, with having that hiatus of just like sitting back and actually be like, okay, you really want to do this. So let's go all in. Balls to the wall. Let's go all in and let's do it. Let's have fun with it. So I'm learning a lot more. Like I said, knowledge is power and I love learning things. So I'm learning a lot more things. Um and as a big creator, I'm hoping to just branch out and talk to more big creators and have fun and network and just make memories, make new friends, make longtime friends, you know, and continue to be a voice that's being heard, being a voice that
Mm-hmm.
motivates and inspires. That's that's the big thing, and just continue to grow. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you are a very inspiring voice, and big creator, as the big creators and the large creators and the medium rare creators, and the small creators and the fun size creators and the extra
All the creators.
all the creators, yeah. But no, I love and appreciate you, Studios K, and I think you got much to be excited about you, and that's important because you are important. Um, um,
I do.
so this podcast, of course, the VOD gets saved as a highlight to be viewed forever. And of course, I make clips on from twitch.tv/PawnsPress, Instagram, TikTok, everything Pawnspress except Twitter at ChasePawns64. And I also save the audio for any future audio podcasts upload as well. As just like you, I'm getting some things set up myself. So uh, I have a sponsorship thing I'll reveal on Sunday for future stuff, but I will say the next stream is tomorrow. I'm a part of the disability raid train for
Ooh.
disability creators. Of course, I'm an autistic adult, so it will be at 8 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. EST on tomorrow. It'll last all the way till midnight because that's the whole raid thing. Um, Playing some brand new games that are coming out that developers were kind enough to send to me ahead of time. Um, and yeah, I'll be at DreamCon too. That's right. So I'll get
Guess
to
we'll
see your
bump into
amazing
each
self.
other.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, DreamCon. I'm just super hyped for it. I'm so hyped for it. I'll just say this. I'm not even. Everybody fussing about that panel about picking up girls. I don't. I think everybody will have a good time. You won't have to worry about it. It's a stick in the mud. Go have fun. Let. Well. um,
Call himself real quick. Call himself real quick.
no, no, there's so many panels out there. Yeah, I mean, there are panels that black women are hosting that need to get that attention. Yeah, support everybody, not just the pickup girls panel. Anyway, but that's enough on this. Um, uh, again, I appreciate my guest tonight, Studios K. Next interview will be on Friday. That I will announce on Twitter. But yeah, the disability rate train is next. So um, I sponsored by Humble, all that stuff. Exclamation mark Humble, and of course you can click the link to follow Studios K on all of our platforms. Check out our podcasts. Do you know what platforms your podcasts are on?
Honestly, haven't even loaded them up there, so we're not going to say too much.
Okay, never mind.
We're not. We're not going to.
So
That's because I'm
podcast
like starting it back up.
TBA, not here yet. You did not hear that. But Kick, YouTube, TikTok, you can throw in her. You can wait. Hold on. Let me catch what I just said. You can gift her things on Throne. Ko-fi. You can get her coffee. Everybody needs coffee because it's hot
Nice
out.
hot beverage.
Nice hot beverage, and yeah. So that's. I love you all so much, and yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. That'll be all. Bye, guys.
All right, you guys go follow Pond Express as well too. Chat here. We're still gonna stay on, and I'm gonna catch up with you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Been a pleasure. You too. Oh my God, here comes the ending title. Oh gosh, no, it's